Kelly versus Kelly is your main event.
Here we go. They're sizing each other up. You see the bell ring. Now, let me ask you, Danny, as somebody who's been doing this a lot longer than I have as far as commentating goes.
Yes, sir.
What do you think is going through Killer Kelly's mind right now? She's never been in an environment such as AWE. She's never been in an environment such as Raw, the War Division,
well,
where there really are no rules.
She is a world-traveled competitor, but like you said, she may not be accustomed to the Raw rules, you know, the fact that there are no rules in Raw. And that might come, you know, to bite her in the butt. I mean, Priscilla Kelly knows the fact that there are no rules, knows how to play that to her advantage. I mean, certain things you might do, you know, going to the ropes to break a maneuver or, you know, trying to choke an opponent or something. These things are legal. These things won't cause the desired effect in a normal matchup under the normal rules. So, I mean, so far we're seeing a grappling match. I mean, training in Germany with Ringkampf, I mean, Killer Kelly's got a very, very strong technical background. But also, you know, I mean, she's got some power. You can see she's a very powerful athlete, got a very strong base. And using that, trying to keep Priscilla Kelly down and grounded.
Exactly, but once again, you see PK is no slouch whatsoever when it comes to technical wrestling. And I think unlike, you know, Killer Kelly, everybody knows about the mean streak. Everybody knows about PK's sadistic streak and stuff, and her willingness to do whatever it takes to win a match.
That is very true. I mean, Priscilla Kelly's just tying Killer Kelly up in knots here. Now a rope break would not necessarily break the hold, so Kelly's having to fight her way out, grabbing the wrist, the fingers, manipulating those joints.
Kick right to the armpit.
Now going right to the attack on the arm. Going uppercuts into the upper arm.
Those shots right there, right in the baseball joint, what I like to call the armpit or the baseball joint of the arm right there. It's real easy to dislocate somebody's arm with one of those shots that she's throwing to PK.
And PK's got control once again. Now returning the favor a little bit with a slap to that arm. There's some agility shown by Killer Kelly. Now
Very smart front face lock.
Grounding her, takes her down.
Making PK fight from underneath.
I mean, somebody who's, you know, PK's got the size advantage. She's long, she's lean. You know, she can get to those ropes very easily. So Killer Kelly realized that, you know, maybe PK's got a little bit of leverage on her with her height advantage. So take her to the ground and make her fight your fight.
Exactly. You see that right there? Her
pulls her away.
Big strong legs and stuff to get PK off of her.
Killer Kelly floats over into a pin. Almost got the win there. But Killer able to get her shoulders off the mat. PK ducks that time. I mean, there's a little bit of a British style there. Almost got the 2 count with the roll up.
I think that kind of confused Killer Kelly. She wasn't expecting that out of PK.
I mean, you see, it looked like it might have just made her mad.
It might have made her mad as well.
Looked like she was trying for a suplex off the ropes, but PK slowed her down, taking control of that elbow and shoulder once again. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Looks like Killer Kelly's got the upper hand on this.
Oh, big slap from PK.
And a little bit of mocking there. That's some of the mind games PK is known for. Grandpa enforcing rules yet again, thinks he might be in the wrong match. He was counting against the ropes. Big spinal kick.
Very stiff spinal tap from PK.
I mean, you see Killer Kelly, though, it's almost like she likes the fight, though.
Yeah, that grin on her face right there, she enjoys the contact. Standing switch.
Leg trip from the front.
Oh.
There's a PK for PK. Kicking her right in the sternum.
Can you say that 3 times fast?
Kelly able to get the shoulder up.
Now what Killer Kelly needs to do now is just to stay on PK right now.
I mean, she's slowing it down. She's taking her time. Trying to control the pace now. Snap suplex. Once again to that back.
Priscilla Kelly being the small of the two ladies in the ring, Killer Kelly needs to stay on her. She needs to grind her down, keep her on her back.
I mean, there she's just punching her to the back of the head. There's using some of those Roar rules. Pulling the hair to apply a submission.
Oh,
I mean, that wasn't yeah, that was just a punch right to the side of the face. I mean, I don't know how much those are cross faces, how much they are punches. And a stomp right to the small of the back. Now pushes her down, pushes the face there. I don't think she was really looking for the win. She was just making PK expend the energy to get her off of her.
Sometimes you just want to make them use that extra energy. You want them to get to the reserve tank when it comes to this. PK being very smart though.
PK stretching her out. I mean, this is a submission. I mean, Killer Kelly could submit here. PK stretching her out. Big kick. I mean, that was a pointed kick right to the back. Only able to get a 2 count. There's Priscilla's use and knowledge of the Roar rules. I mean, using the ropes to aid in her submission.
Exactly.
Priscilla now pulling the hair of Killer Kelly. Yet again, PK likes to kind of mess with her opponents and get into their head.
Ooh!
Might have just picked the wrong head to get into. Moved out of the way of the bicycle kick. There's a judo throw right into an armbar. Cross arm breaker. Killer Kelly doing all she can to lock the hands to
stop it. You see PK using those feet right to the short ribs.
Trying to break those hands so that she can fully get the full effects of that armbar, but Killer Kelly just a little too smart when it comes to that kind of wrestling. Almost got the win there. PK forced to relinquish the hold. Varying up the attack with the strikes.
Now see, Danny, you know just as well as I do, most people when it comes to PK, they focus on the antics. They focus on, oh, she's a great, when it comes to wrestling, she's great. When it comes to psychology, you know, mentally she gets into an opponent's mind, but people forget that PK is a very smart and methodical wrestler. In this situation, she knows the majority of the rules when it comes to Roar.
I mean, there's a double armbar into a headbutt. Butterfly suplex, almost like a brain buster there. PK might have landed on the back of her head. And PK looks out of it.
I don't think nobody's home right now.
Big drop kick right into the face.
If nobody was home before, they all went on vacation right now.
I mean, the lights don't look on in PK's eyes. Kelly folds her over. Still only gets a 2 count.
I think that's just muscle memory right there, Danny. Because we can definitely see that PK definitely looks like she might be kind of loopy. That's just muscle memory. The body just taking over for her.
Killer Kelly now looking to utilize her game plan. Control the match one more time. Ooh. Slaps the arms away. Big German dumping PK on her head. But PK's back up. Big bicycle kick.
Half and half.
Crippling depression. PK not able to follow up and make the pin. Usually she bridges that into a pin. PK not able to get over and make a cover.
Did you see the snap in which PK delivered that suplex right there? Like, that's why when people are wondering at home watching this right now, they're wondering why Killer Kelly is still on the ground. It's because of the snap, with all the snap, the torque on that suplex that PK delivered.
She's looking for trapped in sin.
Fireman's carry.
Kelly's looking for Voldemorte. Catches her in the fireman's carry again, looking for Voldemorte, the DVD. Priscilla Kelly firing out of it with elbows. Slips out the back door into a crucifix. 2, 3. Was that a 3?
Was that a 3 count? That's 2.
Grandpa's saying it was a 2. I mean, that could have gone either way, but Grandpa Booker T says it's a 2. I thought I heard 3. The fans think it was 3, think the victory goes to PK, but the match continues. Priscilla Kelly now stalking her opponent, looking to go for that half Nelson suplex one more time.
Oh, huge throat shot.
Picking her up once again, trying for Voldemorte. PK slips out again. Big head kick. Hooks her into trapped in sin.
The elbows to the ribs.
Throwing the elbows to the ribs. She sits down with it, stretching even harder. Killer Kelly is forced to tap.
The winner of this contest by submission, Priscilla Kelly.
A hell of a match, a hell of a main event, a hard-fought victory for PK as she looks to reassert her dominance over the Roar division.
I was about to say this right here is another notch in PK's belt, but it's also another statement to the ladies of Roar that hey, the original First Lady of Roar is back, and she's hungrier and meaner and more talented than ever.